for that statement.
I give the floor to the Russian Federation.
Muchas gracias, señor presidente. Уважаемый господин.
Distinguished Mr. President, I would like, first of all, to welcome the Vice President of Colombia, Oscar Naranjo, who is with us in the chamber. We would like to thank the Special Representative, Jean Arnaud, for his substantive briefing. Today, the Council has met to discuss the situation regarding the peace process in Colombia a year after the adoption of Resolution 2366. This heralded the completion of the process of the laying down of arms of former combatants and the embarking of the country into a new phase of peace. The verification mission established by the resolution was mandated to monitor the government of the country's respect for its part of the commitments under the peace agreement. This document, which is one that enabled an end to be brought to the fighting that lasted for decades. We note that over this year, there were many positive changes in the country. The former guerrilla movement has transformed into a political party. Parliamentary and presidential elections have been held with a record turnout for the country. The Special Jurisdiction for Peace mechanism has been launched. All of these things, despite the well-known difficulties, show clear signs of the situation improving. This progress is important to continue while securing the support of society. We really do wish the new elected President Duque, as the President of Colombia, every success in this process. Mr. President, Mr. Jean Arnaud's briefing confirmed the resolve of the Colombians to undertake efforts to push forward the peace process, although there is a great deal of work that still remains to be done. Deep-seated disagreements still hamper the consolidation of sustainable peace. This is precisely why we wholeheartedly support the assistance provided to the Colombians by the UN presidents under the leadership of Mr. Arnaud. We are grateful to the UN verification mission for monitoring the situation in the country. We are seriously concerned by the worrisome reports about ongoing killings of former combatants and community leaders, of the seizure of liberated land, and on political and social economic reintegration problems of former combatants. We're worried about the transition justice system as well. All this requires urgent solutions. For this, of course, there's a need for a responsible approach to be taken both by the leadership of the country, and also there's a need for support from all groups of society and an overall commitment to peace that was so hard won. Of importance, too, is the focus of the international community and its attention. It views Colombia as a good example of post-conflict recovery and reconstruction. And we're not even talking about the focus that should be paid on the development of the situation with the National Liberation Army. We cannot fail to underscore that it's precisely the Colombians showing national responsibility, and it's precisely their desire to see a politically sustainable decision, or solution rather, that made the 2016 peace process signing possible. This document enabled the peace process to be supported by the Secretary General and the Security Council, and for this reason it must be upheld unchanged by all parties. From our side, once again, we confirm our willingness to continue to support the people and government of Colombia in the endeavour of fostering sustaining peace and post-conflict development. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to the Russian Federation for the intervention.